My lips look so crusty. You guys notice my new eyebrows? Yeah! I started vlogging the day I got them done. But I actually left my camera at the house and I didn't have an SD card and I forgot to get one that day. Kind of a lot of running around that day, but they look really good, especially on camera. Like, wow. So I'm expecting them to flake off and fade a little bit within the next couple of days. But yeah, I picked up the camera because I'm trying to get back into vlogging, and I picked up the camera to say, why is it that being broke makes you question everything? Thinking back to simpler times, if you watch my vlogs, you've heard me say before, like when life's easy, you don't really question things. You just kind of, you know, live. Like you're really living your best life when things are easy. But when things get difficult, you really start to question things. What is it that I'm doing? Do I want to continue doing this? Even with jobs and things like that, even if you have a job, a lot of people will say, oh, you have a job, be grateful, be thankful. You guys know I'm messy. Like, it's just clothes. Like, I just have a lot of clothes and they're usually just all over the place. Why is it that being broke makes you question everything? Another random side note, I was talking to a friend, right, and we were talking about like remembering dreams and how like we don't anymore. So I was like trying to challenge him to like remember a dream, and I'm challenging myself to remember dreams. So and I felt really good because the last 2 nights I had dreams and I remembered them. Of course when I woke up I kind of forgot them, but the fact that I remembered dreaming, because sometimes you wake up and you're like, you don't remember having a dream. I heard that if you don't have anyone to tell your dreams to, then you forget them. That's sad. That means lonely people are more likely to forget their dreams, or single people, or people that sleep alone, or whatever. Just, you know, people that don't have someone to share dreams with, you usually end up forgetting them like right after you wake up. And dreams are important. Like they kind of give you a little bit of a like clue about like what's going on in your life, if you believe in that, and if you like Google it like I do. If you guys watch Insecure, you saw the last episode where Issa Rae kept waking up. Issa D kept waking up and she thought her teeth were gone. That was funny. I'm having a good day today. I'm just working this job. The assignment's coming to an end. I'm happy about it. I'm just really stressing out, like, what am I gonna do for money? The rent is paid, but I really would have to, like, in order for me to just do Airbnb, I would have to budget like crazy. No eating out, which is gonna be like a complete 180 shift from what I do now. I literally eat out 2 times a day, pretty much every day. Like, so this is gonna be a complete shift. I can't touch my eyebrows right now, and it hasn't been that hard to not touch them, actually, surprisingly. The technician, you guys, you know I'm all over the place. The technician told me to use grapeseed oil, and she gave me a little vial if they get like dry or they feel dry, but they haven't. Like my skin, I was thinking today, my skin's actually starting to become oily, which is good. People with oily skin don't tend to age as fast. I don't know if that's like a dermatological fact. Dermatological? It sounds like a word. If that's an actual fact or something I made up. To me it makes more sense, because if your skin is dry, then your skin starts to wrinkle. In the words of Wendy Williams, moisturize. So if your skin is naturally moisturized or oily, then you don't age as fast, right? Right? Makes sense? Same thing with hair. Like if you have dry hair, your hair is more prone to breakage, as opposed to people that produce more sebum. Their hair tends to, they tend to retain length better than those of us of African descent who have dry hair. Not all of us of African descent have dry hair, but those of us who do have dry hair and are African descent. But I'm feeling like chatty Cathy today. It happens anytime I haven't spoken to the camera in a while. I'm gonna go work out today, so I'm gonna take it with me now and show you my workout. But right now the workout's at 6:45. It's like 6 o'clock. I'm gonna eat a little bit of this raspberry sorbet. Eat a little bit of the raspberry sorbet. I'm gonna eat a little bit of that. So good. Yesterday I woke up in a really good mood. It was just like a really nice day, and it's a really productive day too. If any of you guys don't know, I do run the Magic Black Girls page. Hey, yay! It's a really dope page on Instagram. I started it June 28th. And it's now September 24th, and we're at 917 followers last time I checked. So it grew really fast. I started it as an experiment, just to kind of see, like, is it possible to grow a social media page now that there's so many social media pages and there's so many influencers and there's so many blah 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 blah. And I'm doing this as the same thing, like, but I realized that the key to not getting discouraged when you're doing social media stuff is to not look at the numbers, just do it and put it out there. And it's hard, I know it's hard, especially when you're creating all the content, you're putting hours into it, literally blood, sweat, and tears sometimes, but you're putting all this into it and only 5 people look at it, or 5 people like it, or 5 people watch it. It's like, yo, I spent hours doing this and only 5 people care. Okay, Okay, but you can't stop. You have to do it because you like it. I think that's why a lot of us start. A lot of us start because we do enjoy it, but we end up stopping because we don't think other people enjoy it, or we're our ego's like, and money. Two things. Our ego's too big because we feel like we're doing all this work and we feel like we're great and other people should realize it. And the second thing is because we're broke. Like, and it takes time to do these things. It takes time to pick out outfits, to meet up with your photographer, to shoot a video, to edit a video, to upload, and to do that 2 or more times a week. It takes a lot of effort and energy. But I don't know, for me, these are the things that kind of keep me going. And I enjoy looking back on old vlogs and listening to me ramble. Like, I like listening to me ramble because I just get to see where my head was at that day. I'm in a cool mood today. But I'm also like trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, because I'm really over this job. Like, and I'm starting to feel bad because I know me. When I'm over a job, I'm like, my effort level is like, I'm here. What more do you want from me? Like, and I'm laughing because it's stupid. I don't want to feel like or sound like an entitled millennial. I just, like, I'm over the job and I feel bad. Get back to the reason why I feel bad. I feel bad because every morning at 8:30 they want me to have this report done, and I get there at 8:40 and I'm late 10 minutes with the report, and it's annoying, and it's like, ugh. I'm just like, so yeah, anyway, I feel bad because I'm like, I'm setting other people back who actually like this job, who actually are, you know, professionals and adults and responsible people, and I'm being the irresponsible, entitled person, I guess. I don't know. So I'm thinking that October 12th is gonna be the last day that I'm done with it, because by then my rent will be paid for the month. I live month to month. I honestly do, and I don't really mind it. It's just like, because I just really need to stop. Like, I'm looking at all the ways, like, right this moment has like kind of forced me to look back at all the time that I've wasted when I could have been editing old projects, when I could have been shooting a video, when I could have been doing XYZ. I was spending time watching Game of Thrones or watching American Horror Story. I'm realizing all the time that I wasted doing nothing, and I'm like, yo, you can't do that again, because you really have to, like, if you're gonna make this work, you have to do the work. You have to make it work. So yeah. But I can ramble and talk all day. I've done it before. I'm just a mess. A mess, just like my initials, a mess. So I'm about to go work out now. What was I gonna say? Oh, so I figured out that maybe I should be a bottle girl. It's like, it's good money and it's a weekend job. So you'll be there, you know, every night, you know, serving bottles and making money. I don't like the club, which would be even more reason for me to like, to do it, because I wouldn't get caught up in like the life. I would just be there to make my coin, and I would go home. So I am locking my car. Locked. Sheesh. So I'm about to go work out with my trainer. You know, gotta get the hustle in. However you can get the hustle in.
Don't think like you're grinding. Huh? To the video, she wasn't grinding, y'all. Go faster. And you can give me 110% on this one. Good. Going backwards. Going backwards. And start. Get low. Squat. So we trying to get those legs right. Come on. That's how you got to work everything. Get lower. Get lower. Put your feet in front of yourself. Do it. Go back, go back. Good. Hop up. Down. Hop down. Squat, press up. Okay. Then down. Squat down, squat, squat. Right at the side of you. Keep them at the side of you right here when you're squatting. Squat low, press up.
I was saying the reason I like to work out with the trainer is because she comes up with exercises that I would never do. Like just naturally on my own, I wouldn't come up with those exercises. But it's always a good session. It's just very intense. And I noticed a difference from when I stopped. I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath. I'm out of shape. I'm out of shape. I'm out of shape. Whew. I first started this in April, and I noticed a difference. You know, like anything, consistency pays off. And as soon as I stopped, which is another bad habit of mine, starting something, seeing the difference, and then stopping. I stopped thinking that, okay, you know, I have the routine down now. I'm good, but that's not how it goes. You have to keep at it. So it was an intense workout. I smell like onions. That's not a good thing at all. Get in gas, get in gas. I remember when I didn't used to pay for my own gas when I was in high school. Granted, I didn't drive that much. I used to just drive to school, drive home, beg my parents to let me drive to the mall. Sometimes they would. Most times they wouldn't. 25 bucks. How much is gas where you guys are? Here, regular gas is $2.85. What do you eat after a workout? Sorbet. Y'all, I just flashed my Airbnb guest. Oh no! Like full body flash. I am loving these eyebrows. No, but yeah, so because of the eyebrows, actually, good segue, the tech told me to like not take steamy showers or to like leave the door open when you're taking a shower. So I was about to get in the shower. No one was here. You know I have a guest all the time, but no one was actually here, and no one had been here for like, I don't know, 30-40 minutes. So I was like, okay, cool, I got time to take a shower real quick. Leave the door open, let the steam out, so that way I don't mess up my gorgeous brows. But I'm about to get in the shower, and then I hear the door, and it sounds like someone's kicking in the door. I was like, oh my god. I go to grab the towel and do that, you know, where you kind of peek around the corner. I'm like standing at the entrance of the bathroom door, go to peek out the peek down the stairs, and guess who's walking up? I'm like, oh, my bad. Oops, I thought someone was kicking in the door. Funny stories. I've got to learn to cook better, you guys. Well, just cook differently. I ate meat my whole life, and I'm really trying to give it up. Or not even so much to give it up, just to, I don't know, eat more balanced meals. I don't know, because growing up, we had meat and dairy and all that stuff, but I guess it just, I don't know, the proportions were different, or I don't know. My dad likes to cook though, and he would spend hours like cooking, and I just don't feel like it. I'm over here eating peasant food, and not good at all. Let me show y'all. It's just so not good. Lima beans, gross. These green peas, I don't like peas either, gross. Carrots, don't like carrots either, gross. Green beans are good, and then I put some kale and potatoes and like vegetable stock. Corn is good, and there's like a red pepper in there. Y'all, just it's just not good, but it's vegetables and it's simple, so I'm gonna eat it. But this is why I eat out. I just but I think I'm gonna wind it back. That's what I was talking about earlier. Why does I don't know, getting older, being broke. I'm just say being broke, like just make everything amplified or just bring everything into perspective. Because I don't know if I said this before, but I feel like I continue to get like temporary fixed jobs, like I'm broke, I need a job type of thing, instead of just budgeting out and eating peasant food. Because that's what I think I'm gonna do. Starting that Instagram page, I'll probably put it over here, the Magic Black Girls page, really gave me some renewed hope, and I needed that. Like I needed to see that it was possible to, you know, start something from scratch and grow it. I mean, I don't know why I didn't think it was, but yeah, I'm just gonna continue doing this. Keep working at it. We just gotta be consistent, man. You just gotta keep working. You just gotta keep going. Oh, y'all. Well, I guess I'm going to sleep now. I'm going to edit or something, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow.